Hey, we're back. Alrighty. I'm Jeff. This is our Star Trek Adventures Lower Decks Edition recording on the Aging Journey podcast YouTube channel. Welcome back, friends. Mike,
Hello, Kaplach.
Matt,
Hi there.
and Ian.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Give us your socials, any plugs, or are you all unavailable for comment? Is that right? Oh, Mike, you have some stuff.
Yeah.
Tuberculosis with a Q. You can find me on socials via that. I think I have a TikTok that's spelled somewhat differently. See if you can find it for extra points.
Okay. Oh, I gotta turn my little camera here. I guess I'll get started. Last time we, let's see, you came to the ship, you found out everybody was gone, you went to the transporter room, saw a bunch of random stuff they weren't allowed to take down with them. The shuttles were missing. There was an alien shuttle. You investigated that. Then you went to engineering, got the systems restarted. You went to sick bay, cleaned up, investigated that a little bit. And then she sent you down to the planet to communicate with the others, and then back up to the ship to destroy the creature, which you have done with a baryon sweep, and you're floating outside the ship, and you realize that you feel good, and you feel younger than ever, like you could dance and sing and laugh and so yeah, you're remembering your youth fondly as if it just happened. So what's that feel like for y'all? Ian, why don't you start?
Yeah, I think Greth's just kind of in this mild of hmm, can't not like crazy happy, but he's looking back on it, it's like, yeah, I guess that was nice. Oh yeah, that was cool. Oh yeah. All right, that was a good time.
Cool. Matt.
It feels familiar because the entity was just forcing me to see my own memories just a few minutes ago. But I guess it feels good to be in control of it and not having an outside force forcing me to think my thoughts.
Nice. And Mike, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not sure because when I think of my character's youth, I don't think of a idyllic time, It's kind of like a struggle, but I guess
Did you go through
like
that ritual where they hit you with the pain sticks?
probably. Uh
That's a coming of age ritual.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like maybe an idealized version of youth. Then maybe like when he was asleep or something, he probably had some respite or something at some point. But
Nice.
yeah, okay, I guess it's kind of like that. Like it's sort of dreamlike youth, but not really. Like a authentic memory, I guess. Yeah. So there you go.
You look off to your left and you see Brentley and crew are like they've got their arms around each other and you could see through their visors that they're both crying.
Oh
And
boy.
Pepperwine looks back at all of you like, you guys ready to go back in?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it feels bad in there, but maybe it
Oh, I'm
won't feel
sure it's
bad now
fine
that
now.
we've done the sweep.
All right, you
I mean,
fly
if we
back
have
in.
to, I guess we can.
Yeah, I'm ready for anything. Yeah.
All right, you land back in the shuttle bay, alien shuttle. Yeah, in the transporter rooms down the hall. And engineering. So she'll split you up. She'll send some of you to engineering to turn off the damping field generators so that we can start transporting, and the other group to the transporter. So who would like to go Which way?
I'll go down to engineering.
Okay.
Make sure to get that all set up.
Yeah, I'll go too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll go to the transporter.
All right.
Okay, cool. I'll give you, Matt. I'll give you the 2 red shirts.
Okay.
So you get to transporter and oh wait, actually, Mike, you wanted to go to the transporter room to inspect some of that stuff before you. Bring people
Sure,
up,
yeah.
Right? So I'll send you, and Ian will get the red shirts. So let's go to engineering first. Ian, you
All right.
Greth. Oh, I forgot to pull up roll 20. Let me see here. Oh, that's right. I'm not doing it on this computer. Feel free to banter.
Okay. I don't know how.
Did you end up going with the red? Did the red shirts go with you, Matt, or did they go to engineering?
They went
Yeah,
to
they're-
engineering with you.
Yeah, they're gonna go. with
Hey,
you.
all right. Don't touch anything, all right? You just stand back behind the chalk line.
Okay, sir. Sounds good. They both
Good.
look like they've had an emotional, transcendent experience.
If you're gonna cry, cry in your helmets. We don't want any water on the controls.
Okay. All right, so you get down to engineering. You inspect the damping field generator. It's ingenious. You're awed by whoever did it. To turn it off will be a difficulty 0 task, so you might get some momentum back here.
I don't think I've even spent any momentum. I've just been coasting.
Oh,
Yeah.
momentum is held in a group by everyone.
Ah.
I did not know that. Sorry, I've been spending it all, guys.
I mean, you're the one who's been dealing with everything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Where are we at with it?
it's
0.
at 0 at the moment. So this will help you maybe get some back. So yeah, give me 2d20.
Alright.
Ooh.
And all your successes will be 2 because you're in engineering doing an engineering task.
What if there's also a critical failure?
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh.
So you've got 1 success, and I'll roll 1 for the computer.
Gosh darn it, crew. I told you not to cry on the controls.
The computer got 1 too, so you're up to 2 momentum.
Great.
Would you like to take the complication or give me 2 threat?
What do we think? I'll take the complication.
All right. So I'll add another trait, which is, what would this be? Maybe I should hold on to it. I'm thinking of something like totally random and bizarre. You
grow a
burned your
nose tusk.
hand. Murphy burned his hand.
So wait, what
So,
happened? I burned my. Go ahead.
Yeah, you burned your hand when the thing turned off. It's shorted. So any tasks requiring your hands will be at a higher difficulty.
Yeah.
And I'll say that'll go away after the next part. So that is that. So the damping field goes down. And y'all get to the transporter room and you get a call. Greth, tell him what you did.
I got the damper down. We need to make sure we keep the ensigns away from the controls.
Well, won't we have a hard time learning if we don't?
I
Do
don't
anything?
care if you're learning. Just
Okay.
stay away from my stuff.
Crew's like, wait, aren't you an ensign?
Shut up. Seniority. Aye. The ensigns these days.
All right. So you've got Mike. You have 3 ensigns to work with here, so you can set them to cleaning up the hallway in the transporter room, or any other random tasks.
Yeah, clean that stuff up. We got a bunch of pop culture crap. Like
Oh, do you want me to read that list
sort
again?
out anything useful. Let's get it in some kind of order. I think alphabetical would be the best. Yeah. Put the forks and then I don't know. Fences.
All right.
I don't know.
You heard him, ensigns.
And
Get to
so on.
work.
All right. Let's put Alf on a tricycle at the beginning then.
Yes. Makes sense to me. Go on. But only touch that, none of the equipment. Under strict orders. Yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm in the transporter room. Let's see. I think we know everything we can gather from the logs. Yeah, what else should we investigate? Ensign Evison.
Do we see anything in this room besides the transporter and the controls and the stuff?
The stuff. So you're
the pop culture
stacking it
stuff.
up in the corner, putting it in alphabetical order. Other than that, no. It's just time to start beaming.
We're
people
having our
back
red
onto
shirts
the
do
ship.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and start beaming.
Pepperwine checks in. Status on the transporter?
We are ready to transport, Captain.
Good work. Good work. All right. Let me call the captain, find out how he wants to do this.
Wait. So is Pepperwine Captain still acting captain or not? What do I call
She
her?
is, yeah,
Commander.
until Kim is back up.
Okay. What should I call her once he's back?
Commander.
Commander. Okay.
All right.
Military.
So so we switched to a scene of her in sick bay, and she's got her helmet off now, and she's eating a cheese sandwich. She's got a boot kicked up on the thing, and Julia is giving her a back massage, and she calls up Kim, and he's in like a white sort of cryo freeze jumpsuit and a shower cap. And she's like, "Nice look, Captain." And he goes, "We had to fit in. Some of the locals woke up, so didn't want to have to explain Starfleet. Look, are you ready to bring us back up?" And she says, "Yes, Captain. How would you like to do this?" And he tells her what order he wants people brought back onto the ship. And so she relays that to you. So you start doing that. So Mike, do you want to just assign some ensigns and take off, or do you want to stay and supervise?
I'm sorry. Can you explain,
Do you want to stay in the transporter room and manage your ensigns, or are you gonna like take this opportunity to go do something else?
Yeah, let's do something else. Let's get hands on.
Basically, I'm giving you a chance to do a difficulty 0 command roll to see if you can command your underlings and get some momentum
to press the
back.
buttons.
Yeah, I think they got it. Yeah. I'd rather do something else.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Is it more advice that I just stay with them? Sorry.
Well, if
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's perfectly up to you. But giving
Yeah.
your ensigns a simple task like this, I think I should let you have a roll. So give me 2d20.
Okay.
And if you get any successes, that'll increase your momentum. And it's command and presence. What is your... or control, whatever's higher.
You're muted, Mike.
Yeah, control's 11, presence is 8. Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. So control and command is, what's that, 14?
Control and command. Yes.
So you got 1 success. Your momentum is up to 3. And you thoroughly inspired your ensigns, except maybe Greth and maybe Eben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emin.
I mean, I'm choosing to feel inspired. It's a conscious choice I'm having to make, but I'm making it.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, role play that out a little bit. You know, what's your command style?
Tough but fair. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, keep doing things according to the handbook. I don't know.
That'll work.
Follow your heart, but also the handbook.
So crew members, as soon as they come off, you give them their assignments and send them off. And so you're getting to meet the hood crew, and they're all in these white, like, cryo freeze outfits with booties and shower caps, I mean. And some of them are like, can I get my, and they point, and one of them comes over and picks up the flower pot, and it's like, where's my plant? Where's Brad?
I don't know.
The plant must have been destroyed by
the beam.
contagion.
Brad is dust.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we had one of those airborne Sapien algae situations.
What? So apparently they didn't tell this ensign anything either.
I'm so sorry about your loss. I know that you found yourself suddenly stumbling into a very trying and difficult time. If you need help mourning, I'm happy to assist you.
Who are you? Where did you people come from?
Starfleet.
She walks out completely annoyed. All right, so they're coming in slowly, and Pepperwine blows in another call, and she says, "Hey, Vord, bring your 2 lackeys and come to sickbay."
All right. Come on,
Right.
you knuckleheads.
Oh, I'm a knucklehead now. I see.
All right, so now you're in the hood with all the lights on, and it's like, it smells good. The floors are real springy for jogging. The whole place is like dedicated to fitness and fun and relaxation. Seems way more fun than your strict ass ship. So you trot up to sickbay, and you see the commander. Well, captain. I guess captain for a day. She stows the cheese sandwich, stands up, and puts her hands behind her waist, and gives you all a curt nod as you walk in.
Captain.
So
this room is really fun. I'm wondering if you might take any inspiration from it. I think it could really help our ship's morale.
give me a difficulty 0 presence and what is this?
Have you thought about installing an aggro crack?
Command?
Presence and command.
Okay, so that'd be 15.
And this will be contested.
Okay. Oh, a success and a failure.
Okay, and I believe I got 2 successes. So she just looks at you judgingly and says, "Thank you for your input, Ensign."
Thank you for listening. I'm always happy to share creative ideas.
Of course, I'll bring your concerns to the captain.
Oh, I wouldn't call them concerns so much. Just
Inspirations.
yes, inspirations.
The captain comes on the screen, and he's like rubbing his forehead, and he says, "Captain," and she says, "Captain," and he says, I really can't wait till I get back to my command, but because of this situation down here, I'm gonna have to stay and make sure nobody screws up and blurts out about warp travel or something. So you're captain for now, Brandy." And she says, "Well, all right. I make it look good." And she does a pose.
I clap a little for her.
All right. And Kim says, "There's one more thing that needs to be done. And that's dealing with the rest of the creature."
Oh, for the love of
Pardon?
all that's unholy.
And Brandy says, "Excuse me?" Yeah. I don't know if you noticed when you were down here, but or if your guys noticed when they were down here, but there's an enormous biomass just off the coast here to the west.
We did see that.
Okay, yeah, we're afraid that that's still part of the creature.
You know, that makes sense because it looked kind of like swampy, and we were detecting a lot of algae and aquatic vegetation in the sad remains piles of dust.
I was hoping it was just a swamp.
Sometimes a swamp isn't just a swamp.
Sometimes they are.
Sometimes they
no.
are. In fact, I would say usually they are, now that I think of it.
I
Well,
never touched algae.
This is Starfleet.
Yeah.
So can we blast it from orbit or something?
He looks over at Brandy and she raises an eyebrow. And then all of a sudden, beep, 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 red alert, red alert. And Brandy's like, "I didn't call a red alert. What the fuck?" And and an ensign calls in from the bridge, "Captain, we're being fired upon." And
Who?
it's yeah, you all have to shake. So
Okay.
Brandy says, "I have to get to the bridge, Captain. Good luck." And she tears ass down the hallway to the turbo lift. She didn't give you any orders, so you're just standing in sick bay.
Well,
Huh. I wonder what we should do.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah, we're under attack. I guess let's get
the
to the
other
bridge.
next one in charge. What are we gonna do, eh?
Yeah. I guess we get to the bridge, huh?
Sure. I can really fix the engines from the bridge.
Don't you think the captain would have asked us to or commanded us to also go to the bridge while she was going to the bridge. Not to question your authority, sir, but I don't know. I've got a little bit of a feeling that
How
she's
else-
not keen on us.
Yeah,
Well,
sure. Well, I don't know how
I mean, the
else
crew
you,
is
the
understaffed.
photon torpedoes.
The crew
Well,
is
are they
understaffed,
online?
and Vord is a bridge officer when he's on
Yeah.
that shift.
Okay.
So, and he could bring a couple people with him and put them in
Okay.
various stations. But that's also a good point. You could send them down to engineering.
Yeah. Do we
Um,
have our photon torpedoes online?
I think everything's now back online.
Okay.
As soon as
Okay.
an
I
engineer
really,
got down
really
there.
hope so.
What
So
about
yeah,
that-
let's
that'd
just
be
send you
great.
to the. Let's just send you all to the bridge, and you'll just act like
Yeah.
regular officers.
Okay.
So
Okay,
now we
yeah,
get to do. Now we get to do spaceship combat.
I get to go to the bridge.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh
do
my
we need
God.
to check on the dilithium crystals, or they're probably good?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
You can, yeah, yes. Send a call down to engineering. See if they.
You send a call to the engineer right next to you. Hello?
Everything's
Hi,
good, right? Yeah.
I think we're supposed to check on our energon cubes or something.
The Energon. The levels are all out of whack. We're going to die.
Well, that sure is
Got
sad
the
news.
touch. Oh boy.
Okay, going to the
I wonder-
bridge.
Yeah. What do we see? Who's it? Spaceship
I
Master.
might have to fudge some of this because
Okay.
it's. I never know where to look in the book. Oh, I'll grab the book.
Mm.
Oh, the book.
PDFs. I'm
Consort
terrible
the
at
book.
PDFs.
Oh, yes.
All right. Ship combat.
Ooh. You're muted. I think you knocked something loose.
Me?
Oh, I can hear. Yeah, I hear it now. Okay.
Hello, hello. There we go.
Oh, it's Jeff, and Jeff, I don't hear anything from you now.
Check.
Oh, there it is.
There he is.
Oh, it's because I'm not talking. I'm looking at my book.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, you
Well,
guys
I
are in
thought I saw
another
your
turbo
lips
lift
move.
ride. You're in another
Yeah.
turbo lift ride, so
Okay.
have a conversation.
You know, they say that during a spaceship attack that you should not use the elevators due to the fact that they could be blown into space.
Huh. So
Hmm.
we've made a really fascinating choice by getting into one anyway.
Yeah.
Let's live
you know.
dangerously. We're young. Well, a couple of us are
Thank you
young.
for that.
And
I really appreciate it. You don't
We're
hear it
not on.
very often.
We're not
at
on
my
our
age.
backup generators. You know, it's not like all the lights have dimmed out and we're just getting little flashes of red. So I think the elevators work fine. Like just like the sliding doors.
right.
We're not
Well-
on manual everything just yet.
And if we didn't take the turbo lift, we might miss the swooshing sound of the doors. And
Yeah.
Very nice.
I
Who
mean,
doesn't
you
love
don't want to
that?
actually like climb the stairs here.
yeah.
Unless you
You
have
must not work in engineering.
to. Yeah,
My
true.
fitness is 8. I'm not crazy about taking a lot of flights of stairs.
I'm okay with it. I just, choose not to when I can.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. If you're gonna die, die conveniently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than some of the
We're
other
gonna be
ways to
fine.
go out and starve.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
don't-
Yeah.
You don't join Starfleet without always having in the back of your head that like you might die floating in space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone should have told me that 40 years ago.
Now that I know the dilithium crystals are okay, I know the lift is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure. There you go.
You arrive on the
Okay, shuffle
bridge, and so you take your positions. Greth goes to engineering, and then you can go to science.
Sure.
Or ops. So here are some tasks you can do. So the way combat works is one player will do something, then the enemy, back and forth. If the enemy runs out of actions, then we just go down the line. If you need a character that you don't have the skills for, we invent like a supporting character, and they're like a stock thing. So here are some of the. In addition to shooting or flying, you can also do these minor actions. So you can interact with the environment. It covers basic and routine interactions with systems that aren't otherwise covered. You can change position, go to a different station. You can prepare for or spend time setting up for a task. Some tasks require that. You can raise and lower shields if you're at tactical. Mike, let's put you at tactical, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you'd rather be at helm piloting.
Ooh, I think tactical. I'm really into the weapons. I guess I'll go to the piloting if they need me, and I'll take an action to do that or whatever.
We can
this
just
gonna be
assign
on
somebody over
roll,
there.
Roll 20 or more theater to mine here.
This is, I mean, we're gonna roll on roll 20, but this I've only been able to find these in the book. So
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
You can restore, you can repair parts after disruption or minor damage. Next, we have regular tasks like assist, create advantage, pass, ready in action, basically. Some other tasks are override the controls of another role. Let's see, specific tasks. The commanding officer makes the decisions. Helm flies. Oh, that's just explaining the different sections. So, the commanding officer can create an advantage. While not unique to commanding officers, it's particularly useful for characters in command and normally uses one of control, insight, or reason plus command to perform the task. Direct, you provide clear, concise orders. Or rally, the CO inspires and coordinates the crew. It's just to generate momentum. So this would be a great opportunity. The captain looks over at you and says, XO. So apparently you're her first officer for this one. So she gives you the head nod like it's time for your inspiring speech. So do you want to give the speech first and then roll, or roll first and then give the according speech?
Yeah, let's do the roll. What do I need to roll?
2d20. And you can use momentum if you want. Oh no, there's no point because it's difficulty
0. Too bad.
You got 1 because it's presence and command, right? Don't you have 14 in that?
Oh, okay. So I do have one
no,
success.
Wait.
Nice. All right, crew. These are trying times.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You didn't make it. It's only 11. You're
Oh.
not that great at rallies. But this is good. Just make less of a good speech.
Sure. It's the best of times. It's the blurst of times. And just get out there and give them hell. Go Tigers.
They all look at each other confused. Yeah.
Yeah, tigers are cool. Let's do it.
That was inspiring. I moved right here.
Okay, so Helm.
Did you just
can
point to your
maneuver-
bowels?
Don't tell him that.
So Helm can maneuver. That's just to move the ship around. Impulse. You move anywhere within long range. Warp. You're not going to do that. Evasive action. That helps you avoid shot. Attack pattern helps your shooting be better. And ramming speed. Navigator can plot course chart hazard. We won't need that. Sensor operations. That'll be you, Matt. You can do a sensor sweep. scan for weakness,
Okay.
or launch a probe. So it'll probably be between sensor sweep and scan for weakness.
Yeah. What would a sensor sweep do? Because that was what I was thinking of anyway. Because do we even know who this is that's attacking us?
Not at all.
Okay.
So
Can I do? Will the sensor sweep tell us that?
Sure. Yeah, we might as well start right now. So you do a
All right.
sensor sweep. That's reason plus science,
Okay.
assisted by the ship's sensors plus science with a difficulty of 0.
Okay. So it's 13. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, so the ship can't assist because you failed.
Oh,
Or
bummer.
no, you got one.
I got one.
You got one. Okay, so let me roll for the ship.
Oh,
Oh no. So you got one, so you can use that one to let's see, increase. You can do the obtain information momentum spend, asking one question for each momentum spent.
okay, I'll spend one and just ask, who is this that's attacking us?
This is one of those refugee ships. It's about half lit up. If it's anything like the shuttle you have, you know it doesn't have shields or weapons. It looks like a big diner with spots for cars on the outside, but they're shuttles.
James
And
D.
it's-
Marilyn Monroe are just sitting there with Bogart.
Yeah. So it's flying towards you. So now I get to do a action on my end, and I'm going to use a bunch of threat. How much threat do I have? 3? Oh, did you want to... Let's take that complication you would have had and give me 2 threat.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 3. So I'll get 4d20. And how does shooting work? Or actually, this is going to be a ram.
They're going to ram their diner into us?
Ramming speed. The flight controller chooses a single enemy vessel, that's you, moves toward them at full speed. This is an attack requiring a daring plus con task with a difficulty of 2, assisted by the ship's engines and con. Oh, that's not looking good. That's 4 successes, and that I won't give them a focus. They're just a brainless monster. Let's see. Inflicts a number of damage equal to 2 plus the ramming ship's scale, which is 5, 6. So 8 damage with the spread and vicious 1 effects. So I'm going to roll 8d6. Okay, so that's 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 damage. And 2 effects. Let's see. And the devastating quality. The ship also suffers a number equal to its scale. Doesn't that mean it's blown up? Yeah, it blows up. So 8 damage to your shields. What are the hood shields? Didn't I put the hood stats in the chat?
Oh. Yeah, maybe on Discord. I think you did.
Hood Starship.
Oh yeah.
Where are the shields? Oh, it's only scale 5, so this thing is probably scale 3. So it does 3, 5. I'm not sure how many shields it gets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's down to 4 shields. So somebody yells, I guess that'd be you, Mike. You say, shields at 20%.
Mm.
And everybody shakes.
Ah.
And there's bits of alien ship all over the place. Shields are shaking. I don't think any consoles blow up yet. I think that's when the shields are down. So, yeah, Pepperwine's like, go to yellow alert. And the lights turn yellow. And she looks around the bridge, assessing everyone's relative concern.
I guess I would have thought a diner flying into us would be higher than yellow alert, but
You would
I
have
don't
think
know
they
how you
would
gauge
do
that.
She checks in with or no, the XO, she asks you to check in with damage control teams. What do they say? Oh, damage report. So that'll be a command task for you to check in with your teams.
Damage report.
Another presence in command, or no, control in command. So you'll need a 14 or less on a 2d20.
Got one.
And this is a tactical task at the console on the bridge, so you get it as a focus. So that's 2 successes. Momentum back up to 5. Yeah, so they're checking in. There's, EPS conduits down on deck 4, and I don't know, the gym has taken damage. 3 casualties. But casualties can be anything from a stubbed toe to a missing head, so.
Not the kettlebells.
Okay.
I was seriously thinking about using those one day.
What room am I gonna walk by and casually ignore now?
Let's see. Engineering. I'm looking at engineering tasks. It's science tasks. It doesn't have anything for during a battle, but we can.
We engineers just stand around and wait for people to stop shooting so that we can go and fix all the damage you cause.
So I guess the engineer could do an assessment of the shields and if there's a way to repair them faster. I believe there's a task to regenerate shields. Regenerate shields. The officer routes power to the shield emitters, trying to replenish them. This has a power requirement of 1. Use power every time you use a phaser or shields. A bunch of other stuff. Tractor beam, probably. This requires a control and engineering task with a difficulty of 1, assisted by the ship's structure and engineering. So, give me one of those rolls there, Ian.
2d20s.
2d20s, and you could use momentum, but you probably don't need to.
Let's just see what we get from one. 19 and 3.
Okay, a 3. And do you have any relevant foci?
I mean, power systems.
Power systems.
And helm operations. And reverse engineering.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's focus. So you get 2 difficulties, so you get another momentum back. Plus 2 more for each momentum spent. So you get 4 points of shields back. So you're up to 8 shields.
Nice.
And Mike, this is
After
where you go.
40 years, I'd hope I'd be good at my job.
So Mike, this is where you go. Shields at 66%.
Put put it on the board.
All right.
Ooh, we feel safer.
Great job.
Good job,
Greth.
Ensign.
Yes.
She
I was starting
salutes
to
you, I
smell
guess.
bacon and pancakes wafting through because the shields were down.
Someone's gonna have to go off and clean that off the hole later.
It's so much maple syrup.
Enon, give us a wider sensor sweep. I want to see if there's any other surprises out there.
Will do.
So that's another difficulty 0 reason and science task.
Okay.
Assisted by ship's sensors and science.
Ooh, 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Let me roll one here.
And a failure.
That is definitely a failure. So 2 successes. So that's you get to ask 2 questions.
Okay. Gosh. What
So that could be medium range and long range, or it could be something off the wall.
Okay. What are their specials today?
A hamburger spools by. Are those pork chops?
um can I I'm trying to find out something about like motivation, like why are they attacking us?
Yes. You think the creature, the same way it was able to influence the one on your ship, that it must have fingers in these other ships,
Mm-hmm.
and it's already expressed a desire to destroy you.
Right. Okay.
So it stands to reason.
Yeah. Is anyone aboard the ship?
So you do a quick scan of the visuals as it came into the shields, and you saw 2 spacesuits sitting at the controls, but like completely still and didn't react to their impending death at all.
Huh. Okay. Did we get any like life signs or life form signs off of?
No.
Okay.
But as a betazoid, I'll say you would have gotten a hint of the icky mind feelings as it
Yeah.
came in.
Yeah, interesting. All right, so no one really conscious is aboard this thing. It seems to be the angry entity has just taken control of the ship too. The shuttle.
There are over 300 refugee ships out there. If they have impulse drive, they could just pour on and ram us till the cows come home. Even if they don't have weapons.
Yeah.
She checks in with the other shuttle team. Breel. And Breel's what are those people with the breathing things in front of their heads?
Oh, I don't know.
From that one Ferengi episode. They're selling their wormhole. Those guys.
Okay.
The Barzan. So she's a Barzan, and she says, "Commander, the refugee ships have turned around. They're headed in your direction. What about the one you were inspecting? We had to blow it up. I'm sorry." And she's like, "That's fine. They're completely malevolent, and they're trying to destroy everything. Come back and try to plot their course." So she's sending back telemetry as you wait for the inevitable.
And I've got a feeling they haven't cleaned their deep fryers in a long time.
Yeah, if your shields go down, you're going to get a face full of hot oil.
Yeah. There are onion rings in my french fries.
Okay, what's her name? Pepperwine tells the helm officer to begin an evasive pattern around the planet to put some distance between them and any potential ships. So we'll bring it back to either Mike or Ian. Do you want to do anything?
Not quite sure. Ian, go ahead.
I'm looking at other tasks you could do.
Well, we'll have to figure out. We've got evasive orders. I'll go down and see if I can repair anything in engineering, make sure nothing's falling apart. We gonna need to figure out some way to either deal with the ships or deal with the creature.
Okay, so you're headed to engineering.
Can we throw fire at anything?
There's
We'll
nothing.
need something stronger than fire, though.
All right.
So you're running to engineering. So Mike, you assign someone else to the engineering station. So while he's running to engineering, does anybody else have any ideas? Or you could prepare. You could create an advantage. I'm gonna say that's what Pepperwine does. Is gives you an advantage that'll increase your defense.
Cat-like reflexes.
How much time do we have until the next shuttle rams into us?
That'll be a broader sensor check because they're all dark. They're just bullets through the darkness. You're gonna have to. Here we'd use the deflector dish, I think, to hone a beam and just kind of sweep it around the area. Repolarize the shields, some fancy techno babble. That's something engineering could help with. So yeah, you want to recommend something like that?
Yeah.
Deflector dish. Well, we're inside this gravity well, so we should be protected from any random space junk. Go ahead. Widest possible dispersal that you can do at the longest range. So this is going to be a complex task. I'm going to have you do a difficulty 1 control and science.
Okay. Oh, that's 11.
Or
for me.
no, reason and science.
Okay, that's better. That's 13 then.
13. And let's see if any of your focuses apply here.
No, not really.
So you're doing a complicated little random sweep. So give me 2d20. Do you want to use any momentum?
No.
Okay. Go for it. And the ship can assist.
Yeah,
so
I did it. I got 14 and 3, so 1 success and 1 failure.
1 success.
Woo! That's a success.
Let's see if the ship made it. It'll be sensors. Ooh. Sensors and science. So that's a 12. So that's 2 successes. 3 successes because you're at the science station doing science. So yours counts as a focus. So 3 successes. So you got the thing, and then you have 2 over. So again, you can ask a couple extra questions, or you can buy off a complication like the. Oh no, I guess we already did that. What else could you do with momentum? Create an advantage, but yeah, we'll probably do the information one.
Okay.
So at the very least, there's 3 coming into long range.
Yeah.
Any second, going super fast at full impulse.
Anyone aboard any of those?
No life sign. I mean, it's such long range. I don't even know if you're allowed to check for life signs, but
Okay.
your telepathic vibes
Yeah.
aren't picking up any
Okay.
life signs.
How long do we have until the first one makes impact?
It'll enter long range next turn, medium the turn after that, unless they push it. So it could be 2 or 3 rounds.
Okay, so soon. Can we?
Oh, you can tell that 2 are like shuttle size and 1 is a small transport size.
Okay. Is there any position I can suggest we get in to like best be evasive about them?
Maybe the moon?
Okay.
Be hugging in close to the moon?
Okay. I will suggest that to everyone. Let's hug the
Okay.
moon.
Nice. So Helm
literally and
sweeps back.
metaphorically.
Yes. So Helm sweeps to the moon, and now we have an awesome shot of them going over the. You find yourself going over the prison, whose name I can't remember. It was some food.
Yeah.
And and these rocks are coming out of the distance. So Ian gets to engineering. You were going to beef up the sensors, I believe, unless you could think
Whatever
of
I
something
can
else.
do down here to help out.
Oh, damage. That's what it is. Damage. Let's do an assess the damage check.
All right.
That'll be difficulty 0, reason and engineering.
Oh, a 20 and a 4.
Oh, God. You want to give me 2 threat? You probably don't need another complication.
Sure, you can have some threat. I don't
let's
like
see.
it. I'm not happy with it.
So you got 2 successes. And the ship can assist.
I think we might have given all of our threat.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I've got so many symbols next to threat on my sheet.
Yeah, it can even go above that. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
can
why,
it? So this
why
is
it's that
not
small.
okay.
But right now I have 4 on my list. I don't know.
Okay.
If that's
okay.
right.
Gotcha.
The
Oh,
ship
because you
failed.
used yours before.
Yeah. So you're at the station, so it acts as a focus. Is your engineering 4?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's that's 2 successes. So you assess the damage. Basically, it's non-essential systems, but you can ask 2 extra questions, or bank that momentum.
How much momentum are we at right now?
You're at 3.
I'll bank the momentum.
Okay. Sorry, I need to plug in something.
No problem.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see. So you have phaser banks, photon torpedoes, a high yield tractor beam. I think that's the only thing we need to know. Oh, you can also separate the saucer section. So you're in position. You're just waiting for the enemy. You could shoot torpedoes at them or phasers. It's up to you. Try to communicate with them.
That'll be for our command officers to decide.
Yeah. So Mike, because you're the first officer in this situation, you're going to be giving most of the orders unless you don't, in which case the captain will step in. So you've got an evasive pattern going. You're assisted behind the moon. 3 ships have come into long range now, which is photon torpedo range. Would you like to fire or hold off?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't know if there was more. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start firing. I guess the closest.
Yeah, they're coming in at different vectors, but yeah, they're all in long range. So you could either hit one of the shuttles or the transport.
Probably transport's probably got bigger guns to fire back, so let's start with that one.
Blow
Okay.
up the most offensive diner.
So this is a difficulty 3 control and security task. Would you like to target a specific system like engines, weapons, shields?
Weapons.
Okay, that increases the difficulty by 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, and
So
if they
it's
don't have
difficulty 4.
weapons, it'll just act like a normal task.
Well,
So-
I mean, sorry, I guess I don't know the whole schematics. Like, if I target shields, does that hit their HP for more? Or I don't know.
I think it does more damage to the shields, but doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
cause more of a breach.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys, Ensign? What do you think? Ensign Enon.
Oh, yeah, I say let's try to wear down their shields.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for the shields.
Might make everything else easier to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shields are considered just a defense. The systems you can hit are communications, computers, engines, sensors, structure, which is just like hitting the broadside, or weapons.
Ooh, computer? It seems like that would kind of shut things down.
Computer or engines, if you blast out their movement, they'll just keep
Oh,
going in
yeah.
a straight line.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you could dodge them easily. Let's
Yeah.
see. Damage to the ship's computers will affect the ship's ability to recall library information and to process data. It will also impede the ship's automation, making other activities more complicated. So, whenever the computer system suffers one or more breaches, it disrupts those functions temporarily.
I think you have to worry
Um,
about those as much as me weapons.
Yeah. Well, it might not even have weapons though, because these are shuttles for the most part.
Transport.
I
What are they gonna do? Huddle catch up at us?
right. Yeah. Let's
So-
go for the engines.
Yeah, they may not even be using the computers. It's
Yeah.
it may strictly be the engine.
It's a kamikaze thing. Like they.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll target the engines directly. Difficulty 4.
Mm.
So you'll probably want to use some momentum,
Okay.
and the ship will.
How much do we have? Or I thought we used it all. Or
I think we have 2.
No, you're
Okay.
up to 5 because of
Are
those
we?
difficulty 0 tasks.
Oh, nice.
I'll have to give us some 2 or some 3 or something like that.
okay. Well, I'll use one, and what am I rolling?
Control and security.
If you use 2, I think you get 2 more dice or something. Or is it 3 and you get 2
spend
more
3
dice?
and you get 2 extra dice.
Okay.
Oh, you could also use a value.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
I'm looking at your values. You could also do this.
Oh.
but probably don't want to do that yet with these weak ships.
Value traits.
So you're gonna use. Are you gonna use 3 momentum
3. I could.
or just 1?
My plan. I guess I was thinking 1, but I don't know. Would that be better? I don't know.
1's fine.
Okay.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah, I'll just use 1. Yeah.
Okay. So 3 dice,
3 dice. 3d20.
and that's control and security.
Okay. And the control is 11 and security is 3.
So 2 successes and a failure.
2
Alright.
successes. Is your security 4?
Security is 3.
3. Okay, so that's not a double success. So 2 successes And the ship will go as well. Ah, that's 2
Nice.
successes. So
All right.
what is that? 4 altogether?
Yeah, I think that's
So
what
you
we needed.
succeeded. The attack inflicts damage. Apparently it's not opposed. That's interesting. If the attack is successful, then the attack inflicts damage. Let's see. I believe it's 5. So you're going to roll 5 dice, d6s.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's a lot of ones.
Uh,
Oh wait, ones
So-
are good, right?
hopefully
Yeah,
they're
that's
good.
Now-
Yeah. Not here.
Their damage. It's either 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 and 4 are nothing, and 5 and 6 are effects.
Mm.
Mm.
So you did 3 damage.
So a lot of damage and an effect.
Yeah. So whenever the engine system suffers 1 or more breaches, it disrupts those functions temporarily. The ship loses 2 power. Damaged. If the total number of breaches is equal to or greater than half the scale, then the system has been significantly damaged. This increases the difficulty of all tasks that involve or are assisted by the ship's engines by +2 until repaired. Further, it loses 1 power at the end of every round until it's repaired. If the total number of breaches the engine system has suffered is equal to the scale of the ship, then the system has been disabled. So it has been disabled.
Oh, hurrah!
Hey.
Way to go,
Well, there you
Lieutenant.
go.
And takes an effect as well. Proton torpedoes.
That's 1 down, 3 to go.
Yeah.
I think I might be taking a quick break. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, let's take a break, all of
Okay.
us, and we'll come back to it.
Sounds good.
Mhm. What time do we want to come back?
Let's say 10 minutes.
5 or 10 minutes.
Cool.
And we're back.
Hello.
So, a couple things I learned. Photon torpedoes have something called high yield, which lets them do an additional breach to another system. So I'll need to have you roll the die to see which system gets hit.
Ready to roll.
Blast
I
'em.
think it's a D6. Oh no, it's a D20.
Okay. Well,
It's a 12.
Yeah.
Structure, so it just beats up the damage more, and it caused an effect, which I believe it could be an area effect and affect several targets. They're not close enough to each other. Dampening, reduces power. Persistent, continues to damage the target. Piercing, and spread. So I'm going to say if you want, you just can cause a persistent damage. And then you also had one extra momentum.
Okay.
I think we added it back to your pool, but instead you could use it to increase the damage, the penetration, re-roll some of those dice, like try to change a 1 into something else, or remove one of its target's power. But I figured since it's disabled, that's fine.
All right.
So yeah, that's disabled. And all of a sudden, sorry, this is in my way. It's, I'm sure I have it on my notes here. Lower decks. Characters. All right. Lieutenant Commander Norma Henley rolls onto the bridge, takes one look at you, Vord, and cocks her thumb like, get out of my station. She's thickly built, short dark hair, squinty eyes. And because I was saying before, because Enon did all that extensive research on the hood, he's got all this background info. She's not much for fun, likes grape juice and lime soda, had a bad relationship, has 2 kids, one's in the academy. She's best friends with sensor expert Lieutenant Patricia Chang. She plays chess, the flute, and does an entrancing dance called the Well Waleo. So you are relieved now, so you're not at tactical. Next, the first officer comes and takes your first officer job. Commander Jaden Starkweiler, xenobiologist, tall, dark, and muscly, short afro, wears tons of jewelry and open-collared shirts when off duty. He's not right now. Plays backgammon and Parmian tiddlywinks, is obsessed with singing competitions, sea slugs, and other gross marine life, jet boarding, blogging, and cake making. Watches all the old baking shows and won't shut up about them. And he says, "Good work, officer," and takes his position next to the captain. So you're just kind of standing there with your balls on your head, wondering what to do. Ops, Lieutenant Chang rolls in and takes your position. She pats you on the shoulder. She's real friendly. She has light brown skin, pink and blue bob, loves opera, yoga, self-improvement, is always doing some new obsession. She's brazenly sexual. Once climbed Mount Impossible. Oh, Impossible.
Impossible.
On Francisius 11 and won't shut up about it. Has a big yellow dog named Panda that pees all over the ship. So she takes your position, and you see Panda comes in, and it's a unicorn dog.
Lieutenant.
So now you're standing there looking over at your friend Vord. And down in engineering, you're doing the tippy tapping, and in comes the chief engineer, Lieutenant Commander Agreus Kong. He's a one-of-a-kind, a Norgon, a genetically uplifted gorilla person from an alternate Earth. first of his family to go to college, studied warp field theory, and would have become a professor, except he got sucked through a subspace wormhole and into our reality. He became a Starfleet officer and has since become an expert on genetic engineering and biocomputers. Good with a double-spiked war axe, slow sense of humor, likes white wine and cheese blintzes. So he pats you on the back and he says, I'll take over from here, engineer.
Oh, fine.
You should go get that looked at. He points at your hand.
Fine, I swear. Getting replaced by darn monkeys now.
Oh, God.
Pepperwine says to Starkweiler, Jaden, you have the con. And then she comes over and huddles up with the two of you. And she says, go get Crew and Brentley and Murphy and meet me in sickbay.
Okay.
So you all run down the corridors. You get in the turbo lift. You can have a conversation in the turbo lift if you want.
God, I love the turbo lift.
Very convenient.
It's the soft humming. It's so sedating. I almost fall asleep actually every time I get in one. It's like a white noise machine. It's kind of like, it's even better than ocean waves. It's just shh. Although on the other hand, now that I say that out loud, it's almost like you're being constantly shushed by this cylinder.
Hey, I always say, like, if you got a choice between, burning alive in a fire or taking the turbo lift, even though a fire is going on, take the turbo lift.
That's a good philosophy. I like that. Yeah.
Pepperwine looks over at you with a confused expression, shrugs, and looks back at the door. And the turbo lift opens. And you see your engineer buddy going into sickbay. So you
Murphy's
run over
just
there.
puttering and mumbling, grumbling along. I swear, that's monkeys always just coming in, barging in, taking over.
So you all come in. Let's see. Ensign Doherty and Lieutenant Okayone are both dead. The chief medical officer, who cares? She's dead. So there's hardly anybody in sickbay when you get in here, and Pepperwine orders him out, and she puts up a level 10 force field, and she says, all right, I'm going to ask for volunteers. We need to do something that is, it's not very Starfleet.
Ooh.
I see a hand. Murphy's raised a hand.
Ready to go. Send me in alone, I'll take it.
I'm very
don't need
conflicted
any other men.
because I want to volunteer for things, but not very Starfleet is not very me. I'll do it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Well-
and the vibe you're getting from her is reluctant, but not like evil or anything. It's just it's a job that needs doing kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Crew and Brentley, once you've agreed, they say, all right, we're with you, Commander.
Now more?
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. And she smiles. And last one, Vord. Do you want to ask any questions or just volunteer?
Yeah, let's just volunteer. Yeah.
All right. She gives you a data pad and says the chief medical officer has something under her bed. I want you to go get it and take it to the shuttle bay. I'll tell you what to do or your orders will reveal themselves once you're off the ship.
It's not a personal device, is it? It's under her bed.
It's in a secret storage area under the bed. It's not.
That clarifies
just
nothing.
Could be that freaking monster under the bed for all we know. You volunteered. You're sticking your hand under there.
It's a yellow box. Just find the yellow box and get to
Okay.
the shuttle bay.
Okay. Let's go find the yellow box.
Okay, so y'all tromp over to the CMO's room. You punch in the code that she gave you. It opens up, and it's this nice blue-walled chamber. Nice flowers, fake scent is real nice. You see there's some cold, hot chocolate on the table that must have gone cold hours ago. And there's a nice.
Yes.
Well,
Cold,
isn't
hot
cold hot
chocolate.
chocolate just chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it's
cold hot chocolate, aka chocolate.
It's good.
It turns out it's mostly water because all the biologicals were taken
Oh.
out by the baryon sweep.
Right.
So it's just kind of a gross tasting water, and you're like,
Okay.
there's a cute stuffed Siamese cat on the bed. Not an actual one, but like a stuffed animal.
Yeah. Aw.
And yeah, you start rolling rolling the room trying to figure out how to move the bed. But eventually you find a ring in the floor, and up it comes, and there's a big, what looks like a yellow cardboard box.
I'll pick it up.
Oh, I should drop a picture in the chat for you. So dumb. I'm going to copy the link and drop it in the chat. Y'all can... It's from an animated series episode.
There it is.
So, would any of you know about ancient Starfleet history, war, the Kzinti, long dead cultures, civilizations?
My character might know, but
I've
That's
been
what I mean.
around a while. Maybe I know.
That's what I mean, your characters. So, I'll just say whoever has the highest of the requisite.
Old age.
I'll say reason and science, Greth, difficulty 3.
All right. Ooh, 10 and 7.
Nice. So that's 2 successes. So somebody can assist on this, jog your memory.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible. I should have used my ment.
What is it?
Reason and science.
Okay, I'd have a 13 for that. Ooh. Roll
Ooh,
2.
2.
Nice. So
Nice.
that is 2 successes, I believe. Or no, that's only if you have a focus. I don't think you
I
have
believe
a
that-
relevant
Oh,
focus.
yeah, it's 1
Yeah.
from him and 2 from me.
So, okay.
Well, invention maybe?
No.
Honestly.
No.
So, but you're like, oh, that's a slaver box from the slaver culture that died out a million years ago. So every once in a while, they come across these boxes, and there's no telling what is in them. They're a stasis box, so nothing ages inside it.
Okay.
And their culture was like nearly godlike, so you never know what's in one of these things. And the only way to find another one is to have one, because it starts to like glow or shake or something when it's in the presence of another one. But yeah, whatever's in there must be super duper powerful.
Perhaps we wait till we're outside the ship before we open the box.
Yeah, maybe we should even put our suits and belts back on.
You took
Good
yours off.
idea.
Oh, I guess we didn't. Probably not.
She did to eat a sandwich, but
Right.
nobody else said they did.
Yeah. Maybe put out another.
You get some fresh hood
Double wrap it.
spacesuits. Yeah. So you swap out your Soda Springs spacesuits for some
Nice.
hood ones, and then you call. Do you want to take the alien shuttle or your own? Your own has weapons and shields.
Yeah, let's take our
assume.
own.
Sure, we'll take our own.
So you call it back and you spacewalk over to it, and or actually you can bring it all the way to Shuttle Bay because the conturgent is gone. So you hop on, you get ready. The engines are kind of fucked up, so Greth, you could try to repair them on your way down.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so this is a difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1.
Engineering and reason.
Ooh, 8 and 15.
And your engineering is 4 and your reason is 9.
9. So 13. So I got 1 success.
1 success. And the ship, I'll roll for the shuttle here. No. So you're not quite able to fix the fins. The
I mean, we are
ailerons,
flying while
whatever.
doing it.
Yeah. You're in the guts with a space wrench going to town. And I guess one of your plebes can assist you, Dion Brentley.
Oh,
He's good.
cool.
He's good at this sort of thing. Hey, you got a 1,
Nice.
which is a double success, and you got 1, so you got an extra momentum coming back at you.
Ooh.
So. Where did I put that? So you're back up to 6 momentum. All right.
Excellent.
So you are flying down. Your orders, Mike, your orders appear on the data pad, and it says they'll erase after 30 seconds. But you're basically supposed to go down there and destroy the conglomeration, which apparently has consolidated all the world's biomass into that one blob that's outside the cryo facility. And you realize as you're coming down that it has started to bang on the side of the shield, the force field outside the cryo facility, and it's like a Godzilla kaiju situation.
Well, that is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take evasive maneuvers.
Oh, and there's a little diagram of the device inside the slaver box, which is some kind of thing called a mega gene bomb.
That doesn't sound great at all.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, give it here.
So here's the
Yeah, here you go,
Starfleet.
engineer.
I'll give you the
Do something with
Starfleet
this.
rundown. Genocide is against the rules.
Mhm.
So because this is the only known existence of the conglomeration, destroying this thing might have killed all of them, which presents a sort of ethical dilemma.
Yeah.
It sounds like this bomb will totally destroy it,
Yeah.
but, keep in mind there might be another way if you want to explore that. But right now, those are your orders. And then those orders
Alright.
disappear.
So,
We
Gene Bomb, the giant swamp monster. Got it.
Yeah.
I think that maybe we should see if there's another option.
I mean, do you want to have a nice chat with it again?
It's not off the table.
As you come into the zone of the creature, the what are they called? The people still in the cryo facility. Captain Kim. Captain Kim calls you up and he's like, the commander tells me you're engaging the enemy.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a decision-making process here.
So you come through the cloud cover and you see it banging away, and the force field goes and disappears, and its fist comes into the roof.
Oof.
White bricks go flying. Building's all white. I don't know if I ever described that, but it's entirely white. And Kim like shakes in the camera,
Right.
and he looks around like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, Captain, are you okay?
I need you to destroy that thing.
Well,
how are we supposed to deploy it? Just walk up to it and say cheese?
Yeah, is there any way can we like roll for any signs of weakness or
Yes.
maybe like is there a way to like figure out like way to sort of surgical strike it so that
right.
we're not genociding
Right,
it?
right. Can we try maybe a phaser before we try the gene bomb?
Or like I don't know, can
You're
we like
thinking
just
maybe you can
take a
stun
sample?
it into sleep kind of deal?
Or anything.
So let's do a scan for weakness.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's ops. So it'll be control plus science.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Enon. I'm thinking Enon is probably good at that. But
yeah, that'd
some
only be
others
11
might be
for
too.
me. My control is not super high.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I have 11 and 3 in science.
But I
12 for me, but
I mean, if it's a plant, I have a focus in botany.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Yeah. So Vord has 14, but with that focus, I think that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Assisted by the ship's sensors and security, so that'll be 6, I believe. But let me pull up the hood stat, or I mean the whatever that thing's called. What did you call it? The Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
Based on RuPaul's name for the park.
Yeah.
Where'd
It's such a
it
deep
go?
reference. No one's ever going to get it.
Okay, what does it say? Sensors and security. Security is 1. Sensors are 6. Okay. So does somebody want to roll a die for the ship?
Okay. Just one.
Well, you're going to roll your roll, but somebody
right.
else will roll the computer.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
I can. It's up to
I'll
you.
roll mine. Oh, a 602.
Hey,
Nice.
so that's 3 successes.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll roll for the ship unless somebody else wants to.
I can roll.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, ouch.
That's good that you said that right as I clicked.
Right.
Let's just walk it back to not better.
It's still
Okay.
failure, but
This is not a crit.
no.
Now, the other 2, I believe, I suppose Vord's probably flying, but somebody else could assist you because they're not doing anything at the moment. So let's have Brentley assist you on
Okay. Brentley, I need some help.
Nope.
Okay.
So that's 3 altogether. So it's a difficulty 1.
Okay.
It increases in difficulty for each range category you're within close. The vehicle's next attack before the end of the sensor operator's next turn gains the piercing 2 quality, ignoring 2 of the target's resistance per effect rolled. Further, if any bonus d20s are purchased for that next attack, it inflicts additional damage.
Huh.
Very cool. So, basically what you learn is that you could cut into the mass near the brain bundle, expose that, and then stun it directly.
Okay. Cool.
That's also how you could probably deliver the gene bomb as well.
Yeah.
So you'll have to make an attack run and cut into its head.
Let's go cut into this thing's head, everybody.
Hey, wait. Okay.
I think we should try stunning it before we inject a
Before
gene
we
bomb
kill the
into it.
giant monster.
I mean,
So
There is still the what's the thing that we follow? The Prime Directive.
Yeah. You do have 2 extra
Yeah.
momentum, so I'm thinking create an advantage
Mm-hmm.
because you're at 6. So
Yeah.
what would that be? Precision targeting. So that'll reduce the difficulty of your
Oh, great.
op, your next op. Okay, what would you like to do now? You're flying over the thing, just out of punching range, maybe?
Okay.
But you're close enough to use your phasers.
Yeah, should we try phasing into this thing's brain? How did you
Blast
put
the-
it?
I said
Brain
blast
mass.
it and be done with it.
I'm for blasting it unless you have some kind of puny human psychic like empathize with it plan.
I mean, I kind of just don't want to get court-martialed for destroying this new life form that we are just coming into contact with.
Oh,
I'd
and
like to see
as-
them try.
It's
I
alright,
think
you
they're
get
good
over
at
it.
I mean, we know that we can stun it, so I feel like maybe we should try stunning it first.
Well, if you're gonna do something, you better do it quick. I got the bomb. I'm ready for that.
All right.
So he's like standing with the hatch open, like ready to chuck it or
I'm
something.
just like, catch the line, ready to drop and go.
All right. Well,
So
either way, we
Vord
have to.
Vord has a focus in ship weaponry, so I would assume he's gonna do the shooting.
Yeah.
Fire.
That sounds right. Fire. Tactical officer nominates a single active weapon system on board the ship, chooses a viable target, makes an attack. It's control security, assisted by the ship's weapons and security. The difficulty is determined by the type of weapon used. So torpedoes. No, it's phasers. So I gotta find phasers.
The phasers to kill.
Happy with that.
Attacks. Phaser bank. Doesn't say. Energy, range medium, 4 damage, versatile 2. Well, just give me a roll. It's control and security. And somebody roll a D for the ship.
Okay, I'll do the shit.
The ship needs a 7.
Got 13.
Okay. And Mike, it's control and security.
11 and 11.
That do it? Yeah.
That's
Oh,
two
what is your control
successes.
security? Okay.
That's 2
Oh,
successes. And
Control and security is 11 and 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it
3
displays it there.
because you have ship's weaponry as a focus, and your
Yeah.
security is 3, I believe. So that's a critical
yeah.
success. So you have 3 successes, and you needed 3, or no, 2. The difficulty was reduced because you because of your new trait, precision targeting.
Okay.
So you've beaten it by 2. Let's
Focus
see.
used. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
And
Yeah, I
because you
can
scan
set
for
that.
weakness, it gains the piercing 2 quality and ignores 2 of the target's resistance per effect rolled. So you're going to roll 4d6.
Okay.
Oh, also, if any bonus d20s are purchased. So yeah, you might want to roll additional d20. We would have chosen it before, but would you want to have one or because you'll do more damage if you
Okay.
buy some bonus dice, and you have
Oh,
6.
awesome.
Okay.
So you want to spend 3 or 6?
I'm sorry. What?
Would you rather spend 1, 3, or 6 of your momentum to get those extra bonus die?
Let's maximize it.
Blow it all.
I mean, we're at the end here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
how many?
roll 3 more dice, and you got to beat a 14, I believe.
All guns go.
Three more d20s.
Yeah.
Well, you just rolled 1. Oh, okay. Oh,
Joe.
critical.
And
Nice.
all successes, I think. Unless the
Holy
13's
shit!
now.
3, 4, 5. So you're gonna do 5 extra damage. So you're gonna roll 9d6.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yo.
God. How do I do that?
Well, just
Um,
hit 6 and then 3.
There's an advanced dice roller. If you go to the
Okay.
D and go all the way down, there's an advanced dice roller, but it doesn't.
25.
Oh, you can fudge things. Nice. Sorry.
You
yeah.
cut in a huge hole around the brain bundle, exposing it, and it's got all these like dendrites connecting to the rest of it, and there's these sparks as it communicates with its mass, and you all feel like old and decrepit,
Oh.
and you've got voices coming back, and your vision is blurring. The closer you get to it, the more you feel like you're approaching death. What are your thoughts?
So y'all feel like me.
What are your thoughts as you encroach upon 80 and 90 years old?
Uh,
Our time, Starfleets can live to 200.
yeah. God, I'm so glad I joined Starfleet, and they have a really good retirement package.
Yes, I've learned a lot over the years, and everything I did was great.
Everything I did was great.
Yeah. I collected lots of blades, and yeah, feeling good. It's like that. I imagine it's like one of those scenes in at the end of 6 Feet Under.
Oh, right.
I think Greth just like places his hand on his back. Oh, I think my back and my hip have gone out this time. Oh.
Okay, you've cut through the brain bundle. You're feeling tired, Loki, your bones ache, and you just kind of want to sit back and see out the rest of this without having to work too hard. And then fucking Vord gets control of himself right at the last minute, carves that open, all those sparking things. The thing turns its mind to you, and your worst fears come true. I'm going to say everyone else in the shuttle becomes somebody that you have beef with, or or like you disappointed, regrets, that kind of stuff, just pouring in on you. Does anybody have any idea who those people might be?
For him, or
Like, who in your life would you have disappointed, or who was hard on you, or beat you up as a teen?
Oh no,
your worst memory.
I had a pretty idyllic childhood. Oh no, it's that girl from school who made fun of my shoes one time.
Devastating.
My parents were the Klingon equivalent of artists, and I was rebelling against them to join Starfleet. So, yeah, it was definitely them like coming down on me, and like
Every birthday they got you brushes and canvas. And...
like, no science, tribbles.
Oh my god, they went ape shit when they realized you had a tribble. What about you, Greth?
Yeah, I think Greth looks around and everyone's just been replaced by captains of previous ships he's been on. And he just looks and it's like, oh, crap.
You
What are you
stun the
gonna
hell out of that.
say? Oh,
You stun the hell out of that brain bundle. It goes dark. The mass sloops into the swamp, and the thing's still vaguely lit up, but it's like just sort of pulsing under the black muck. So you know its position, and all of a sudden, all the icky feelings go away. You feel young and spry again, except for you, Murphy, of course.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. It's
And you're just flying your shuttle, easy as you please, over the swamp. Crisis is over.
Now I get to nerve bomb it, right? Or gene bomb it, right?
Yes, let's kill the algae.
I don't know if, again, that's the best route here. Although I love your enthusiasm.
I'm very enthusiastic at this moment. Feeling pretty good.
I
about
feel it.
blowing this thing to pieces.
I feel it. It's almost unnerving, but
You'll just be just like me in 30 years.
oh God, I hope not.
I'm
What
gonna
was that?
spend. I'm gonna spend my last threat to do a psychic attack against our Betazoid.
Okay.
I'm
no.
gonna need you to roll a presence and command, and I'm gonna add. I don't have enough threat to add 3 dice, so I'm gonna add 2 dice. Do you want to use any momentum? Or no, you're out of momentum. Do you want to
Burned
give
it
me
all.
any threat to get extra dice?
What am I rolling?
This is to defend against a psychic attack.
Yeah. Oh, we're out of momentum. Okay.
Yeah, Mike used it to do
Okay.
like 20 odd damage to the thing.
So do I get anything for having telepath as a talent? Does that give me any boost?
I don't know. Let's look that up. I should be able to. Look in
Jeff,
the journal
nothing
here.
came in.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
You can't
there
hear
you
me
go.
at all.
Heard
Yep,
you.
yep.
I can hear you at all. Yeah, I heard that part.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
cut out.
I wasn't
Real-
talking. That's why.
Oh.
Oh,
He doesn't talk, and everyone just thinks, "Oh no, his machine is busted."
well, I feel like I see his lips moving. Yeah. Psychic attack.
Psych.
I don't know if we're ready.
Let's see. You can block out the minds of those nearby,
Huh?
but it doesn't say anything about mechanical benefits.
Mm.
But yeah, you have. You can give me some threat if you want to get extra dice.
Okay.
It spends just like momentum, so you get
Okay.
1, 3, or 6.
Okay, I guess I'll take 1 and but it's got 4. What am I rolling against though?
Presence and command.
Okay. Okay, so that's 15 for me. Oh, that's 3
Ooh.
successes.
That's
Ooh,
3
nice.
successes. I'm gonna say telepath makes it a focus for this,
Yeah.
so you
So
get
4.
4 successes. Do you have 3 command?
I do have 3 command.
Hell yeah! So that's 4 successes against its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody could use their value to assist you, I think. I'm not sure what that would be. Greth still has 3 to choose because he hadn't listed them. And Vord has kind of okay to make mistakes. Bullheaded, loves animals, and loves blades. It doesn't sound like those will assist here. Greth, do you have anything that might help your telepath survive this?
I mean, one of the things that is in the core of his being is that ensigns tend to die, and he's already so. I don't know if that helps. if he
You
could
just
be like,
you
"No."
realize he's freaking out. You hit him with a hyper spray, adrenaline shot to the chest.
We can't bond over a mutual love of blades and animals.
That
Unfortunately not.
works.
Maybe after he wakes up. So Enon flies out of his chair and he's like shaking around. Ah! And you're feeling this creature just like trying to make one last ditch curse to rip your brain apart. And Greth hits you with his adrenaline and yanks you out of the telepathic horror show that you're experiencing. And you're all sweaty. And
Are you not dead?
No, I'm not dead.
Good. Pats you on the side of the head, like the side on the cheek. Good. I think it stands up, walks back to his seat. Or I guess, have we deployed the gene bomb or
Nope, you still got the gene bomb.
walks back over to the gene bomb, picks it up.
Crew and Brentley look over at him and they're like eyebrow raising to Vord, like, ugh.
Greth, what do you think about doing with that gene bomb?
I'm ready to blow this thing to kingdom come.
You do realize you have genes, right?
Yes. Then just turns and heads back out the door.
Oh boy.
What if we tried like a photon torpedo at this thing to just isolate?
Oh,
And-
from the hood?
Yeah,
You just have phasers on the shuttle.
right. We could ask them to shoot a photon torpedo.
The captain
Well-
checks in and he says, according to our sensors, you've disabled the thing. It's completely inert.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Well,
what the bomb did?
No, we didn't use the bomb yet, but it did psychically attack me pretty fucking hard.
And
it
now you're
hurt a
not
lot.
getting any sense of any mind at all from the
Yeah.
thing. So it seems to have been used its last bit of energy.
That may have been its
Too late.
last.
Time to gene bomb.
I don't think it's time to gene bomb. Okay.
Kim says, Ixnay on the Eon bomb, eh?
I think Greth is determined at this point. So unless you stop him, he's gonna do it. He looks like he's just like, old man, this is my time. I've saved a life.
Okay.
It's time to the creature.
Oh boy.
Can I
Computer
Kinda walks
telepathically?
towards-
yeah.
Can I
or-
telepathically reach out to him and try to stop him? Like, just like.
You
at
can,
the
yeah.
same
Let's
time,
see
I'm
what
trying,
you're.
I'm trying to like Wi-Fi into the gene bomb and see if there's any Bluetooth controls turned off.
Well, I mean, it's this weird blobby ball with like no obvious lights or anything, but you can try. But he's at the hatch now. It's open. He's ready to go. So you could fly away from it or close the hatch with a button, touch of a button.
Yeah, where's the
but-
button? I want to touch the button.
But if you're focusing on hacking, it'll probably be in the water by the time you're
Right.
done.
Yeah, which that doesn't make any sense. All right, let it go. And
Can I just stun him with my phaser?
All of these are great options. I'm just let's let the commanding officer make
Okay.
the first move.
Sure.
oh, as far as what I'm doing, all right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to at least reason with it. Come on, stop. Put down the gene bomb. It seems like we already wrapped things up, and no point in jeopardizing your Starfleet career here. We'll just get you a verbal. We'll call it a verbal warning here.
I think Greth, he just like kind of like walks up to the edge. He's looking out. He like kind of stands up a little straighter. The wind kind of blows through his hair. He's looking like all majestic as he's prepared to go and make the sacrifice. He's like, it's tight.
Oh boy.
All right, I think
Well-
we're gonna need that telepathic shutdown.
Yeah.
Or either that or I'm like shutting the airlock here. Yeah.
Right. Well, we can do both.
Oh, that would be easy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because he's there, he could probably toss it before you close the hatch. So I think this telepathic thing.
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna try
be-
to shut down
Yeah.
his
I'm gonna see what
motor.
you're doing. Yeah, unless while I got my finger on the trigger here.
So this will be a presence and command opposed task.
Okay.
Nobody can assist with this. So Greth, there's no more momentum. So unless you want to give me threat, this is.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, and I forgot to ask. Anytime we do PvP, I like to check in and make sure both parties are okay with it.
That's
Oh,
all right.
I already rolled.
No, it's cool. Oh wait, I rolled the second one. Sorry.
I think we both had one success and one failure.
Greth, what are your focuses?
My focuses:
Emergency
survival.
medicine. Survival. Does this count as survival? Evasive action. I don't think so. So you're locked in this battle of wills. You can't let go of the thing just yet until this is resolved.
Yeah.
So Crew has slid out of his chair and he's creeping over. So I'm gonna see if he can get to you. He has stealth and so that's a critical success. So he got 3 successes. Give me a security and insight roll there, Greth.
All right. What's my security and insight have?
Ooh, that's very high.
That'll be a 12. I have to beat 12. Well, that's fine. I go. Oh
Okay.
wait, 12.
You got
No.
2 successes.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
But he got 3, so he's right up
Okay.
behind you. So let's do the next telepathic thing here.
Okay, and it was presence and what?
Command.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, I fail on both.
Ooh.
Oh no, one is 15. That's what I
Cool.
have. So it's a
Greth,
success.
2 dice.
19 and 16.
Okay, so you have been compelled to put away the gene bomb.
I'm very
What's-
Professor Xing this. Like,
And Greth's just like impassively staring, small smile out the corner, just yeah.
So the gene bomb lowers to your waist, and then Crew just takes you out, just launches you across the carpet, and he lands.
I
onto
imagine
your
it's like
full
this,
body.
like on Greth's face, it's this nice peaceful moment, and then bam, gets knocked over by a crewmate from off screen.
I'm gonna get a picture of this guy for you, who's on
See-
top of you.
Oh god, I was thinking so hard. Make a note. Suggest counseling for Murphy.
Okay, hopefully that worked. I'm
Ensign
gonna-
Murphy.
He seems to be feeling some sad feelings.
All right, Murphy. I hope you got that out of your system.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I take the gene bomb and
Oh,
not quite as
okay.
interested as in genociding.
Watches you take it away,
Yeah.
like clocking where it's going.
I'm glad that your interest in genocide seems to have subsided.
Well, you have to bury those things deep sometimes.
Yeah.
So, just like if somebody tackled the quarterback, he like pats your chest and like gives you one last knee in the side before he gets up.
I'm
Puts
like
all
a
his weight on you.
50-year-old man.
He's like, that was fun, and he closes the hatch. So yeah, that's it. We'll go back to the ship, I guess, unless you want to do anything on the planet.
Okay.
I mean, God, what is there to do on that planet besides, like, get a burger?
Yeah, let's go back to the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You
Sharing a
get back.
burger sounds nice.
We have
People are putting
replicators.
out fires with fire extinguishers, repainting walls, carting injured people to the sick bay, and y'all guys are just talking about what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
the
good job,
rest of
guys.
La
the
la la.
Pepperwine meets you at the shuttle bay and leads you to the CMO's office. and you put the slaver box and the gene bomb back. And she closes the door, puts up a level 10 force field, and she says, "Now, I need you all to forget what just happened.
Mhm.
We dodged a bullet on that one. Thank you, gentlemen."
Forget what?
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. Good. Yes. Forget what.
There's going to be a party
all right.
on the ship later tonight. So they've got some temporary quarters for you down on deck 18. So get to know your fellow compatriots there, and we'll see you at the party.
Ooh. Where's the party? Oh, you just told us where it is.
So the party, it turns out to be a retirement party.
Oh.
And they've invited some of the locals, the ones that woke up and met them. They've changed into some cool futuristic chef outfits, and they're making the food for the party. They'll mind wipe them at the end, so they
Yeah.
don't remember any of that. And so yeah, there's a retirement party. People stand up and speak. I think our 50-year-old guy might know the retiree.
Oh, who's retiring?
It's the Vulcan ops officer Naflar.
Oh, yeah. I
They're
didn't like him much.
200. They're like Spock's age, they're real old. And so I guess you don't give a speech since you don't like him very much. He gives you a big wave. No, Vulcans don't do that. He gives you a slight nod.
Gives this.
Big word.
Yes, that's how he finishes his speech.
Yeah.
So next is a jolly hang between the ensigns. It could involve a callback or several. And if a theme is developed, it will relate in some way. I think those are all notes that I'm giving myself.
Nice.
But it'll help you guys think of what's this hang? And you can invite other people to it if you want.
I think I am trying really hard to send like good emotions Murphy's way.
Oh, thanks for
Yes.
inviting me to the ensign's hang. I usually hang out at the lieutenant's ballroom, but
We're
I
glad-
usually set something like this up just to see who's made it out of the last mission alive. So glad to see good attendance this time around.
yeah, that was kind of a tough mission. I'm glad that all's well that ends well.
True.
everything's back to the status quo.
I'm still a little bit sad that it wasn't, a much more fun new species that could, eventually one day join Starfleet. Although maybe that giant biomass that is stunned and
I mean, it's going to be boxed up and sent to the Daystrom Institute for further study, surely.
millions of years from now, it might
Rule the world, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta phaser him down and don't go as far as genociding him, and
Sometimes you go as far as genociding them. That's just the day in Starfield.
well, it's really not supposed to be.
If you
So
just
I dropped in the-
smile and keep on trucking, and
only if
eventually...
they phaser you first,
I mean,
True.
maybe the takeaway, maybe the inspirational workplace poster here is
Try not to die.
well, there's that for sure. But some days you didn't genocide anything, and that's good enough.
I like it.
Pretty good.
I'll put it up in engineering.
Look on the bright side,
With like a kitten hanging from a branch.
True.
Don't genocide in there, baby.
So right
Catchy.
as you're finishing your genocide jokes, the other ensigns come in. We've got a Conglermeration, which is a humanoid blob with bizarre sliding skin patch faces. We have an Equilorian, who's like an octopus person that wears a helmet that generates speech and has a digital face. Their voices are high-pitched and chipper. Ensign Nona, Vulcan ops officer. She's friendly, meaning she's less snarky than others and pretends to be amused at comedy.
Aw.
There's Skip Scanlon. He's real captain material, skinny, short, blonde hair, blue eyes. Ensign Ganya, the tactical officer. So basically your counterparts come in, and they're all really bummed because their friend Ensign Doherty was one of the ones killed in sickbay.
Oh.
Yeah, and they come in looking all glum, and here you guys are laughing about genocide.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, good. Shh.
Ixnay on the genocide day.
The superiors are sad.
Superiors, they're the same rank as you.
Oh, are
yeah,
they ensign?
they all stand up straight when they see Lieutenant Junior Grade Vord over there.
At ease.
They slump down into their bunks, and one of them pulls out a picture of Ensign Pena Doherty.
Oh.
I'll give you $25 if you go arm wrestle the octopus.
Real sorry about your friend getting reduced to dust and also mixed with aquatic plant DNA.
Thank you. Is that what happened? They didn't tell us.
Oh no.
Sadly, yes. But he's in a better place now.
You notice a guitar up against the wall. This could be a time for a nice, uplifting tune.
Where's my guitar? It's downstairs. Show everyone how much I don't know how to play it.
And that's pretty much it. Just you commiserating, saying goodbye to the team. And Captain Kim is so impressed by your efforts that he's willing to take some of you on. But I imagine you'll probably want to go back to the Soda Springs because that's your heart,
Of course.
Crew and Brentley snap those right up if you guys say no.
Right.
Like the hood fucking rules.
They do have that really nice workout room.
The floors are springy and good for my back.
They've got a huge 0G jump ball court that's like 100 meters tall. They've got an arboretum with giant trees and stuff.
Can't wait to get back to my kettlebells. That is the dream.
All right, gang.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yay!
Awesome.
Well,
And,
there we go.
fun. Yeah.
How'd you feel
Little Star
about your
Trek
first
adventures.
Star Trek Adventures game?
Yeah.
And here's one more system I kind of know how to play now.
Yeah, and I have a better understanding of it.
Yeah.
Likes, did any moment stand out for you? Any of your friends role playing?
It was good.
Event?
I had a great time. Yeah.
I don't know. I think the diner smashing into our ship is very emblazoned in my memory.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, while you were down on the planet, they were just coming in droves.
Oh, God.
So there's just debris all around the ship. It's just a nightmare.
So many wrappers and to-go containers.
Maple syrup floating everywhere.
I want to give a shout out to Ian for just living his truth
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for that damn betazoid, he would have genocided that damn thing.
Right, right. And in terms of like just like knowing that this is the end, there was a part of me that wanted to fail. It's just like
I wanted you guys to close the door so bad because that right there would have been like ending. Dramatic build up. Door shuts. Oh, guess it's over.
Oh.
I'm
Little
thinking one of
anticlimactic,
your other
dude.
values, Ian, could be we'll do whatever it takes to win.
Probably
something-
will do whatever
Yeah,
it takes
yeah,
to not
yeah.
die. Although in
Yes,
that case, he was just like, you know what? It's
Yeah.
been a good run.
Sometimes you get into a funky mood. And
That's on the
Uh-huh.
downside.
I hope
really
it didn't come
liked
across
your-
as derailing. I realized that in the
Oh,
end. I was
no,
like,
no.
kind of take
No,
the lady
sometimes-
a little bit.
How often are you holding a gene bomb?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna use it. I thought
power.
like that was the plan. And I was like,
See, I
you
made
know
it
what?
so
we haven't
seductive.
used it.
I'm
The
like,
monster's resistant to things we've done, so might as well just be safe.
I mean, when else are you going to be holding on to a weapon that can destroy an entire species? You know.
Exactly. Do it
Yeah.
once, it becomes easy.
I do want to give a shout out to Mike. I gave you a lot more opportunities to exercise command, and I think you did a great job with that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Ordering around the people in the transporter to just stack things alphabetically was a great idea.
Hey, you gotta be able to find it.
And I think it showed a lot of what's the word? I don't know, command to
Initiative?
not just order Murphy to stop, but to kind of give him some time to make up his own mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like we could talk through this. Just
Would
give me a verbal
Enon-
warning, and just so there's a paper trail.
Would Enon tell anybody that he compelled him to stop?
No, but I think that he would vaguely like say that he saw some troubling behaviors and thought patterns that would suggest some counseling.
Mm.
And it just watches Greth from like then on. He's just like,
Right. Hey, buddy, how you feeling today?
don't cross the chalk line.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
what was that chalk line about?
Mainly just because he didn't want ensigns anywhere near things that were gonna like be dangerous. So
Yeah.
like the engineering compartment. So he's just like, you stay over there, you're fine over there. I'm gonna be over here.
Oh, I'm sure you've had those coworkers who are like in an office like, this is my cart, don't touch it. Like that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. That cart actually technically belongs to work, but
What am I supposed to do all day? Just count these toothpicks and
Exactly.
Well, viewers, listeners, thank you for joining us. Thanks to the Aging Journey podcast for giving us this forum. I hope y'all play Star Trek Adventures again soon, and tell your friends. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but once we get it down, it really, I think, it has that Star Trek spirit, which I love.
it's a lot less of a learning curve than a lot of other RPGs.
For real.
It's certainly
No,
easier to
it's-
do on a stream than D&D. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I bet. All right. Thanks.
Anything
Thanks for
else?
rounding.
I think
Yeah,
we're good
thank
to
you,
go.
guys.
Thank you.
All right. It was
Enjoyed
great
the
meeting you,
opportunity.
Ian.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see you on the flip.
See you next Star Trek time.
See you
Live long and
whenever.
prosper.
Ba-ba-bum,
Live long and
ba-ba-bum.
prosper.